Hello and welcome to a high-flying special episode with some top-tier talents and top-tier athletes. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
And I'm Gia Kawachi. On today's episode, we will get a full conversation with two internationally acclaimed athletes to talk about their journey, their future plans, and their latest competition. This is Starting Lineup.
JD! Puts it on top and hits a nice spectacular three.
Gold medalist at the Olympic champion from Europe.
All right, welcome to the show. And tonight we are joined by German pole vaulter Oleg Zernikel and the Philippines' very own EJ Obiena is here. So many things to celebrate. Gia Kawachi's first time here on Starting Lineup. I am surrounded by excellence tonight. I'm so happy. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Good to see you again,
Thanks
EJ.
for having me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, of
Thank
course,
you.
of course, of course. I want to start off. I was supposed to end with this, but I'm going to start with this, if you don't mind, EJ. I think I mentioned it in the broadcast, Gia, that you've done so much for the country already. You've won so many things, awards, accolades, and all that. But what happened from your dream to calling out people to help and helping in the organization of the World Pole Vault Challenge in Ayala Triangle? I think that was your greatest achievement so far, in my opinion.
I
in my
totally
opinion,
agree.
I don't know if you agree or not. But I just want to put it out there. So I want to say thank you from all of us for what you did. And that is coming off the appearance from the UAP too, and opening ceremonies in the rain. Congratulations to your school
Thank you.
for an elaborate and amazing. I just wanted to put it out there first. So there. So congratulations and
Thank you po. Maraming salamat.
Gia,
Yes,
come on.
and I know, EJ, this event has been a lifelong dream of yours. So, what would you say was the most challenging or the most difficult part, in making this all happen at this scale, obviously, this big of a scale here in the Philippines?
At least the stuff that you can talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm
mean,
sure,
this is something of a first. Therefore, it's hard to kind of convince brands and then individuals to really jump in and jump on board and really trust my vision, because there's no product, it's never been done here.
Previous experience.
Exactly.
Right,
So
right.
therefore, it's hard to say, hey, Ayala Corp, could you? But surprisingly, they're very cooperative. And to be honest, the vision that I had was way, way smaller than what they actually made it become.
Wow.
So therefore, I'm very surprised and pleasantly surprised, to be honest, at how the event really outgrow what I have envisioned for it.
And of course, Ayala Foundation made it happen, the MVP Sports Foundation, of course, and worked together, and then all of the other companies that really
Yes.
helped in. I think more than 30 joined in,
Yes.
right? And then and we're looking at scenes from that wonderful, wonderful day. Oleg, tell me what is the elevator pitch of EJ to you for this event. When did you hear about it? Was it a phone call? Was it an email? Did he tap you and say, hey, I'm thinking about
You
this?
should ask when.
Yeah, when? That would be the more interesting question,
guess,
because you've known each other for so long.
It was, I guess, many years before. Even that.
Like how early are we talking about it, you think?
3 years ago,
Yeah,
maybe,
okay.
something around that. You talked to me, or I talked to you in one of competitions in
Yeah, I
Germany,
think in
indoors.
Jokerim.
Or maybe even
maybe
in Jokerim.
Jokerim,
I don't even know. I was like, hey, do you want to make a competition in the Philippines? I would like to come there, because since 2021, I believe, after the Olympics, I got many Philippines followers.
I heard. I wonder why.
I me too. I don't know.
I'm still wondering why.
Yeah, and since then, basically, I wanted to be in one of his competitions, and this came true, basically. So I was here competing.
That's I heard you in a certain podcast. That was one of the first conversations that you talked about, that after the Tokyo Olympics, was it after all of a sudden your social media grew and mostly came from the Philippines? Why do you think? I mean, what did you attribute that to?
So basically, the story was as follows. After the finals, I got tagged in many posts on Instagram, even on I believe on Twitter back in days. And
Oh, I
TikTok.
think I know this. Yeah, this list.
Yes,
Yeah.
the top 10 like hottest pole vaulters, I believe, in the finals, and I was one of them. And I believe Ersu,
Right,
Manolo,
yes.
EJ,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
that's how it exploded, basically, my
okay,
profile.
You know, I heard you just learned a new Tagalog word, especially in this specific trip.
Okay.
I saw it was all over social media, but everybody was calling you Pogi Man.
Yes, but
Yeah?
it's since 2021 actually.
Oh,
it was
since 2021.
has this, has this
So
name,
it has stuck already.
It's stuck
with
already
you.
since this year.
Special shout out to his barber who made him more poggy
Poggy,
today.
yeah.
He went for a haircut. He went for a haircut today.
Yeah, thanks,
and we'll
Jen.
talk about some of those Manila experiences. But one of the things, EJ, that I was telling Gia on TV and that day was like, how is EJ competing today?
Yes.
How do you? How? I mean,
Yeah, I was
Right?
right. I was saying, as an athlete, I already know the amount of pressure it is to take to compete physically and mentally. But you're out there doing so much more than what an athlete should be doing. You know, you're going to press,
Yeah.
you're talking to people, you're
Talking to
making
annoying
sure,
guys like me.
Yes, you're making sure that the people you invited also are having a
Right,
fantastic job. So I'm
right.
just, how do you do it?
yeah, tell
You're
us,
running, how do you do
the
it?
lead up to this. And you were coming from a competition.
I have a good
don't
team.
you?
I have a really good team. I kind of am able to only do the specific stuff that I really need to be the one to do. So, like I said, the organization, I did this much. It's the big picture. So there's a lot of people behind it that they don't really get as much credit as I do. But I could definitely possibly say I couldn't do this without them because I need to compete, I need to train, like the things that I really need to focus on. When it comes to that day, I know my responsibility as I guess the face of the event at that point.
Of course.
So I needed to know how to manage my time. So I still need my warm up, my shakeout. I was able to do it. Still get my 8 hours of sleep. A little bit.
Really? That's
I
the
was
one that
able
I
to,
was
yeah.
wondering about. Told you, I wonder if you even slept last night.
To be honest, the only time that I was not able to get my sleep was when my flight got canceled.
Yeah, because we were supposed to see each
Yes.
other that day. I remember.
Exactly,
right,
and then I
right.
was like grounded, so
Right, right.
I lost sleep. But then after that, when I was here, everything was planned that I can still do both.
Okay, so you made sure that that was.
Yes.
You still had like optimum
Yeah,
preparation.
because
time.
there's no point in doing all the media and stuff if I can't win, right? If I
Correct.
can't compete at the best of my ability.
Right. Okay, here's an interesting question I wanted to ask. Was there at any point to the lead up that you're saying, wait a minute, I think I should not do this. This is a little bit more daunting than I thought.
I'm not in the organizational standpoint,
Okay.
but more as like how my season has been developing.
Oh, okay.
It's been a down year for me, and I'm like, oh my God, like this is gonna happen in my home country, and we didn't know, to be honest, the lineup.
Not
You
yet,
know,
yeah.
like we waited for the deadline of World Championships qualification because we wanted the best of the best. So we invited everybody who made the teams. So that means it could be anyone, and I didn't do good in Tokyo, and like going in, my odds were not really that high. That lead up kind of was like, oh man, it's such a bad year for me to have this competition right now. But very, very thankful for how it turned out. Very happy that I'm able to at least turn those wheels and make sure that I win.
Okay, and what about you? Did you even think, was there any moment that you were not going to make it, or were you 100% determined to come to the Philippines?
I had basically the same season as each year, maybe even a little bit more worse. Actually, I had also my problems since April, I believe, and I was also hoping for my qualification to Tokyo, because this was basically my ticket to the Philippines.
Correct, yeah.
And I managed to be in Tokyo, and my competition wasn't also that well. So I'm still a little frustrated about this everything, but I got more happy even if I got here and be at his competition. I'm more happy for him because he jumped really well. Yeah, there are guys also in me. I believe it was the highlight of my year this season.
Awesome to hear.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. The people were screaming and shouting, and we got lucky with the weather also. I was
We'll
hearing
talk about
this,
that, sure.
Yeah, typhoon stuff, and I was like, oh my God, please no! Just give me some no wind and no rain, and then I can jump. So and I'm happy and lucky about that. Yeah.
Wow, because that weather, we kind of
Yes.
got worried for a second there.
too.
The downpour
Me too.
that lasted for 10 minutes,
We
right?
were so lucky though. Like we had our warm up, it was dry.
Yes.
And then when we were getting introduced, it just poured.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the moment we started, it stopped. It's like,
So tell us, what were you
Really?
thinking? Yeah.
it's like, oh my god. We had all these warm up. Are we gonna cancel the event now?
Dramatic effects.
Yeah, I
It's part
know.
of it.
I
It's part
know.
of the show.
I know. At the end of it, right? I was saying on TV, oh, it looked good.
Yeah.
It looks like even more.
It was you,
But I'm
Oleg,
sure
right?
that's
Yeah,
not
we
what
were like,
you
oh my god.
Oleg was the one who had that photo where he like, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
was you, right?
It was in the replay a while ago.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, see?
Really? Yeah.
Just to emphasize the wetness and the drama of the event. All right, we'll talk more about the competition, the weather, and everything else when we come back here on Starting Lineup. Now we welcome you back here on Starting Lineup. I'll take this, Gio. We welcome you back to Starting Lineup. Time to get into the nitty-gritties as we talk about the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge and all the other side stories that happened. You wanted to ask all this
Yeah, I
something,
wanted to ask Oleg, you guys also have street vault competitions in Germany?
Yes, of course, a lot.
Yeah. A lot.
That's basically why I never go outside of Germany and compete, because we had in my area around, in my hometown, there might be 4, 5, 6 these competitions. And of course they're smaller, and we got my own town, also my own competition. And I also know the struggle with doing something like this. So, and it's hard, it's not that easy. So, many competitions in Germany.
Yeah, and you know, I know also how the amount of competitions are also very important to the progress of, you know, being an athlete. And that's why I believe we were talking about this, EJ, like a year ago, I think, how you really wanted to give opportunities to local athletes to have that same experience, to be able to compete more. Because here in the Philippines, again, we only have one, the street vault competition, and it only started, you know, this year. So how important was that for you, EJ, to be able to give opportunities to athletes such as me?
Yeah, because that wasn't just about the event. There's
Yeah.
You have a bigger vision for this.
Yeah. You know, he said it himself. He doesn't travel as much out of the country because he has the competitions inside his country. That's something I hope in the near future we could do. It's expensive to host, but it's much more expensive, in my opinion, to send all our athletes in different competitions all over the world. With that, hosting one might sound a better investment. When it comes to that, also to give people like Gia, Hackett, and all the other kids that are next in line.
What a lucky guy also, right? To compete with you guys
Yeah.
in day 2.
That's the point. Like we wanted him to be tested. We wanted him to feel like, okay, we're competing with the best of the world. How do I compete with these guys mentally? That idea is very daunting for someone like him.
Yeah.
And he probably would have, you know, shrunk a little bit and really, you know, fight his nerves. But after that, whatever he did in the competition, he's going to be going out of it a better athlete, because then he knows how to deal with these kind of things, these nerves. And that's something I really hope to provide, because competition makes you learn things that you don't realize in training.
Right, right. You know, I told you also on TV at that time, I love that there are so many kids, EJ, there, right? There's so many children there, and you know, and I say that because sometimes that becomes like a core memory to them, right? I'm sure that was the point also for the competition.
I mean, bringing awareness. I mean,
inspiration.
To get introduced.
Yeah.
Inspiration for the kids.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. This is the main point also at my hometown. We got so many kids involved in the pole vault after like my last few years. It's amazing to see that. The eyes are shining, and this is EJ, this is Oleg, can I get an autograph card? And then they go run around in the stadium. It's amazing.
Yeah, or just imagine yourself as a kid and you've never seen that sport and you see it for the first time live and you see men and women flying. I mean, just from a thought process of a child, right?
Yeah.
That can be such a memory to him that, hey, I want to pick up something like that eventually. You said you had a lot of like street vault competitions in Germany. How did it compare? Tell us about experiences and what we had here.
Yeah, wow, it's not that easy to compare, I believe. So every competition is a different
I'm
one,
sure,
of course.
right,
Yeah.
right.
In this time, the crowd was amazing because like EJ is a national hero here, and
And we had him
and
as well.
then me, and then Ersus as my.
Pogi. Pogi man.
The screams are amazing,
Right,
and
right.
people were filming all the time and trying to clap and to cheer us on.
Right.
And it was huge. The
Right.
amount of people, I believe, I don't know how many people were on this day.
It's like seated at like around 2,500, and then we have
around-
a couple more that were not
Yes.
able to get in.
This is many, really many people, of course. And there are such like these competitions also in Germany. I remember Aachen, Joachim also,
Yes.
but these competitions are. For how many years are they there?
Yes.
Since 1990 something, and the people go there like a festival already. Yeah, to go and see the athletes jumping. And I hope also that this was not the last competition in Manila.
as
That
well.
we can come here every year and to do this again and again, and to be better and give the athletes from the Philippines also this
Exposure.
exposure, right? So they can develop out of it.
But I guess, how would it also compare? You said that the competitions you have outside, I mean, in Germany, it can also kind of be like a festival. So how do you guys kind of, do you guys get distracted when you hear?
How do you zone
this-
out?
Yeah, how do you?
Because
what's
the
your-
crowd's much closer,
Yes.
right? They're right there screaming at you, screaming Pogi,
Yeah.
screaming EJ, all that, EJ,
I'll leave
EJ.
this one to
So
you.
what's your thought process
That's a great
coming
question.
into a competition like
Great question.
I mean, we are professionals. You know, we were standing in Tokyo, in Paris, in another World Championships with 60, 80,000 of people. The thing you focus on is like your jump. You want to perform. You want to have your jump. You want to do a good jump, and it's a training basically. Of course, like you hear the voices and here and that, and Pogi Man and EJ and Oleg and something, and you want to like
Yeah,
cheer
encourage
people
it,
on.
encourage
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
you're still focused on your
Right.
run up on the jump.
Right.
So it's not like you're losing your focus to the people. It's after the jump. If you go back, you get a high five here, a high five there.
Correct,
Thank
right,
you for
right.
coming and so on. This is
Yeah.
the time where your mind can relax for a little bit, your body, and then for next jump, as soon as you start to prepare, you got into your tunnel.
Focus again,
Yeah, focusing. You still hear the voices and the people. I would like to be here and there and
Yeah.
to be there for the fans, but I need to focus in this moment
Right.
so I can
course.
take a jump. So.
And that's where the professional side comes in, that
Yes.
athlete part of it. That's what makes you guys, world class, is because you can do that regardless of whether the atmosphere is like a Diamond League or Olympics or street vault competition. Before we take a break, EJ, that night, when it all was done and you went back to your hotel room, I'm sure you had many other obligations after, but when you got to sit down in your nice, comfortable chair at the end of it, whatever time that was, what was your thought process?
I have a big smile on my face.
Really?
That's for sure. And I was talking to my girlfriend. I said, "Have not been this happy in quite some time. This is definitely up there. Life is about the roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes you get really down." And then I said, "I've not really felt this happy in such a long time." And I said, "This is really an accomplishment that I would forever remember." So I was not thinking of anything before, after, whatever. I was just in the moment and really
That's
said
right.
that happened in Philippines. I couldn't have imagined it better than how it
Scripted it better,
Yeah,
huh?
it's really is amazing, and like the sheer number of support that we've got and the people that were there, like you guys, and the attention the event actually got. It's just
Yeah, the social
Huge.
media traction
It was
and
huge.
everything
Imagine,
else.
yeah.
Yeah, more than what you've expected. All right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about some fun stuff also when we come back. Not that we were not having fun, but we'll have more fun. Maybe with his barber. I don't know. We'll talk about all of that when we come back here at Starting Lineup. Welcome back to Starting Lineup. If you just joined us, this is Gia Kawachi. My name is Boom Gonzalez. We have EJ Obiena, Oleg Zernikel here with us. Why are you still here? That's a good question because a lot of them left already. I'm sure they have their own commitments and all that. I know the fan love that you get, and you guys known each other since you were teenagers. I know. Is this a personal request that you stay around, or is there something you wanted to do somewhere here in the Philippines other than get a haircut and a massage and scalp and all of that?
Yes, of course. I wanted to see more Philippines. I mean, I'm here. Why should I leave back home and be home? So we been at Palawan, El Nido. We saw that. It was amazing. This was really
So the weather was good
Paradise.
when you were there?
Not initially, but before we left, we woke up at like 6 a.m. just to try, and we're like able to see a
that
lot
lucky?
of things
Okay,
actually.
that's good.
yeah.
Okay.
It's. I mean, it's for me. I need a beach and water, and then
Yeah.
I'm happy. So
Right.
that's what I was there, and I
Right.
was happy about that.
That's good.
So I'm staying here for till Sunday, and I just wanted to experience more of the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
to taste more food. I was riding a bicycle around today.
I know, we heard about that. I was going to ask that. Well,
Right.
And tell me about that experience. Tell us about the experience.
It's crazy the streets.
Here, right?
Yeah, it's not the European streets. of
No,
course.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
No bike lanes. And,
There was a bike lane.
really? Where was this?
There was two bike lanes.
There were two bike lanes. Oh, good. Makeshift bike lanes, really? Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yeah.
Anyway, did you fear for your life? Well, what's
A couple of times, but I mean, if you get into the flow and with the flow, then it's fine. You just
Okay.
looking around and here, okay, there's a guy here, and I'm fine. Then
Okay, yeah.
just look at the phone where I have to ride and so on.
yeah.
It was funny still, and
Interesting.
yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
What else is in your Philippine bucket list?
the next couple of days?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is?
Oh, I didn't have like a bucket list. Actually, I was
Your random list. Okay.
random,
Let's talk
like
about
a
the
random list.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I was
anything in mind?
like this activity here, or this is randomly.
Yes.
Here,
Thank you. Thank you. We
Thank you too
appreciate-
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Why I'm here, just joining EJ to see some stuff.
He's basically winging it.
Oh, nice.
I'm living
Whatever
it
happened, spontaneous
Yeah,
and all that. What about you, EJ? From here on in, what's the plan for you? There's still a few months left for the year. Are you thinking about that? Are you healing? Are you going to rest? You've been through ups and downs, as you mentioned in your own Instagram account, and
Yeah.
you ended the pole vault, obviously the World Pole Vault Challenge here in the Philippines on a high, in different ways, obviously. What's coming up for you?
Rest.
Really gonna rest.
I'm gonna give my body some time. Finally, I ended my season last year injured. Happy to end my season healthy, pain-free,
That's right.
on a high, and let this really kind of be where I start when I start. So I don't want to do anything about it. I just want to let my body really recover. So I have Southeast Asian Games in December,
Yes, that's
and then
right.
I have the World Championship. Hopefully, the World Championship.
Are
in
you
Cameroon.
going with us to the Southeast Asian Games? 'Cause
That's the plan. That's
right?
the
Okay,
plan.
okay. Because I also read some reports that you also wanted chances for our other
Yes,
athletes,
of
which
course.
obviously is a great thing.
So
also,
it's going to be down to the wire, I would say.
okay.
If
Depending on your health.
not on me, it's more on them.
Okay,
I'll be
okay.
ready by the time I make sure I'm ready for the country. But it's about giving opportunity to the next guys. If they can win it, and it's actually like a sure win, we need medals.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
do.
a secret.
Of course.
But at the same time, I want the next guys to really step up. So we'll see.
Good plan.
So, again, with this season, you said it was an up and down season for the both of you. I'd ask, what is the biggest lesson that you can take away from this
From the whole
season?
year.
For the whole year.
For both of them.
Yes.
For both of them. Okay.
You want to start, or should I?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's really understanding and respecting the timing of things. There's not a lot of things that you could rush. And rushing things kind of increases the risk of a lot of different avenues. So in training, you rush and try to catch up. You're always knocking on that door of your limit. It's not exactly the best thing to do, and sometimes, that door would open, and then suddenly you're one step forward, two step back. So with that, I kind of learned that this season, it's not all about how much or how bad I want it. It's really also understanding and respect the timing of things in my body as well.
Let the universe take care of some of the other stuff. Oleg, what about you?
That was good. So basically, what I have learned this year to listen more to my body, because actually my body gave me signals since 2022. Different. I don't want to dive too deep into the material, but I realized, okay, my body needs more pause, more. I won't say vocations, but I have to figure out what I need to do to be in my shape, because like EJ said, it's always like you push, and you have 20 things to do, and then the body tells you anything, you're just like, I'm tough, I can do this. It's still going, and then you end up in the season like this, where you're just standing there, you just can't feel anything, you're just trying to somehow.
You're empty.
You're empty, right? And this is not easy to understand actually, because in a professional sport, you're always like going and pushing. And at my age, I hope for 3-4 years of good pole vaulting, I need to learn that, to figure out what should I do with my body to be more at the 580, 590 level, and hopefully be a medalist one day too.
I have a suggestion. I have an answer to that. More
Please.
Palawan, more beach, more sand,
Snorkeling.
more Philippines,
More picture taking.
I'm just putting it out there.
You have a talent in picture taking also.
You feel at home here already anyway, right?
Okay, I can stay here.
Hey, well, we want to thank you guys for putting on a show for the Philippines. Thank you for your accommodation of the Philippines, also EJ and you, for the press, the fans, and everybody else. The win was a bonus, obviously a great bonus.
Cherry on top.
But yeah, the cherry on top. But just the whole organization of it and the event was a gift to the Filipinos that you both have given us, and the rest of the gang, of course,
Yes,
that
of course.
competed, and of course the locals who competed in day
Yes.
number 1. So thank you, and congratulations. Thanks for coming over, man, and then spending some time. Please introduce me to your barber next time. I want to get that haircut too. EJ Obiena, ladies and gentlemen, Oleg Zernikel
Thank you
here.
very much.
Gia Kawachi, congratulations on your first episode, dude.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you again, EJ and Oleg, for coming up here and having this chat with us. And thank you guys, for joining us. I'm Gia Kawachi.
Boom Gonzalez, this has been Starting Lineup.